Hello everyone out there on the internet, I'm Jack of all trades and we are here for the Legends of Vox Machina Season 3, Episode 11, Deadly Echoes. Last time, well, the past couple episodes, Vox Machina managed to defeat Thordak. Raishan, turns out she was betraying them, magically teleported away with Thordak's corpse. Keyleth has turned to the Ashari to perform this ritual to try and track down Raishan, while Vex and Vax have gone out in search of Ripley to get revenge for Percy. Grog is staying with Scanlan. Pike has gone to Kaylee in the hope that she will be able to bring Scanlan back from the edge of death, unconsciousness, whatever sort of place he's in right now. And yeah, last we saw, Vex and Vax have found Ripley on a ship full of her goons, all armed with guns. That's not a favourable position to be in. And Keyleth seemingly was able to see them there in that situation via this Earth Ashari scrying spell. If this is the first of my Vox Machina reactions that you're watching, hi! This is your disclaimer that I have seen all of Campaign 1 of Critical Role. I'm currently on episode 56 of Campaign 2, so if anything crossover between that story and this show up, I may acknowledge it. This is your spoiler warning for those and the rest of the season potentially, although they are changing things up a lot. Without any further ado, penultimate episode, 3, 2, 1, play. Penultimate episode of this season. And I know we've got at least one more coming. You know, the voices that Keyleth's hearing while showing us the tortured faces of previous casters. This is a bit of a recap, yeah, showing us things we saw before. Mages who I assume to be of the Cerberus Assembly, again, sort of reinforce that shot in particular. For all our Campaign 2 stuff coming.
All at once. If they cannot resist its pull,
I didn't notice that some statues were partially or almost entirely submerged in the ground last episode, but okay.
Reclaim it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Is she gonna have to undergo some sort of trial, some sort of challenge here to get out? Or is she gonna be sort of knocked out of it? Is she gonna be released when she finds what she wants? I can't see this moment with Keyleth dragging on much further. I think we've kind of... Well, she hasn't got the information she wanted about Raishan, but she's found out where Vex and Vax are, and in danger is the answer, so hopefully she'll decide to come help. Are we going to get a Bard's Lament this season? 2 episodes left. Is that where we're going to end off next episode? Also, what about Percy? He's still in the intro. It's not like they removed him or anything. If he doesn't somehow come back this season, I'd be very curious if they, like, hide his presence in the Season 4 intro. And I say it every time. Whispered One stuff. It's in the intro, and we've had, like, 0 mention of it yet. Okay.
So thoughtful to bring us your vestiges. Yet I can't help but wonder, why risk so much to find little old me?
I like that she's got these burns on her face now as well from the explosion with Percy.
Quite a setback, but one the vestiges you've brought me can rectify once you've been properly disarmed. It's unfortunate. He would be alive right now if he had made better choices, or if you were there to save him.
They took Vex's knife. Disarming them makes sense, but also that's not a vestige.
Genius, but no foresight. He couldn't recognize the rot of this.
So are we gonna get Whisper? Maybe. I mean,
could have toppled the old order.
Or does she just think that that's the vestige he carries and not know it's the armor?
But Percy didn't care. He'd rather let the masses die than sacrifice his pride. You bitch.
Interesting, different read on it. She's wrong. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, nice. And I like them being cuffed together. That was real clever though. That was cool as fuck, Vex.
The pull of the lake. Listen to me, Keyleth. Do not resist the pull of the world. Give in to it.
I thought you said she had to fight.
Ancient trees have roots vast and established. You must search the maelstrom below to find your tether. The things in the world that give you strength.
Gotcha. What gives you strength, my friends?
I can't find any. Wait.
Look for Vax.
Maybe.
And then she's free of the cords when she just said, okay, cool visuals there, okay.
The moments together are worth the pain apart. Give into it.
I do like the depiction of it growing and encroaching on her and then sort of flaking off and then progressing again and flaking off is a good way of showing the fight, of showing it like a health bar sort of going up and down, as opposed to it just slowly getting further and further and further throughout this sort of bit. I like it flaking and shattering and chunks falling, but then it regrows. It's a good way of showing it.
You know I'm in love with you, right?
His words back to him. Oh shit!
No. Keyleth!
So will she re-emerge elsewhere, or are we killing off another member of the party? Okay.
What is this?
Where did her, like, physical body go, though? Ah, nice! Okay. With, like, oh, crystals on it? That's like the antlers? Dope. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, the arms extending into the ground there. It's giving me Diamond Head vibes. It's not exactly the same, but vibe-wise. Okay, a volcano erupting. Ooh. Okay. And that felt kind of... That cave felt somewhat Subnautica-esque to me.
Cool trick.
Trick? It's actually quite a difficult bit of sorcery. It took me decades to...
You told him not to move. These is cries of pain because he's still there. Because it was a green glow from a cave and it was very blocky and cubist looking. Yeah. Oh, Grog.
You can move, buddy. God, I didn't mean that literally.
Okay, nice to see you. Gotta please excuse me.
Oh. Which now means it is Pike alone for this.
What do I do?
We are hammering the Bard's Lament down to just being focused on against Pike, potentially.
We'll just,
Which I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with that.
Too talkative, which is a definite improvement.
And again, I don't remember him explicitly making that promise to her in this version, to Kaylee.
Guess that's one thing we have in common.
So maybe it'll just be... he'll be less upset about her being here.
I know. I think about you. I miss you, Dad.
Oh.
You do?
Damn. Cool. Nice. Aww. Okay, so down the barrel shots. Okay, wow. Nice.
He's leading here.
Yeah. Blow off. Yep, nice. Get rid of the cuffs by shooting them off.
Dash to get my bow. Vax?
And then dash to get... that was... Ah, she's got the Orthax arm now.
Shoot them dead on sight.
It's such a cool design with that arm.
Fucking how many of you are there?
A lot of mercs. She's rather like, and I only know this because of that one shot I ran a couple months ago. It's like she's got the Enderman, like the official Enderman stat block that lets you, cribbing from Percy again. it can't be hit by ranged weapons, it just teleports. that's what Ripley feels like to me right now.
Load the longboat.
I got a feeling things are gonna be a lot more normal now. What the fuck?
Oh, dope!
Keyleth?
What the fuck spell is this?
Not the greatest, so
Scanlan, Pike, Rob, come to Zafra. It's important.
I am not.
That might have just been message displayed in a really cool way.
These weirdos is your only endearing quality. Don't blow it.
But
nothing.
Ah.
Go. Save the world. I'll be here when you're done. Besides, I got a song to learn.
Oh, okay. Maybe we're just not doing a Bard's Lament, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. Because it's such, like, an important moment in Campaign 1.
Hold the rest of my weapons.
But we're doing a different story, we might not get Doty and Tyrion then.
Now there is. Oi! Well done, Orthax. Care to send our stowaways to the ocean floor?
Oh, I like that he manifested in place of one of the arms. It's like he's only got so much mass that he can manifest, and then channeling into the gun to give more ammo. Cool. Oh! Because Percy was killed by one of the guns, Orthax has claimed his soul? And we've kept his body very well dressed and preserved. So perhaps we can get his soul back. I didn't think of that. That makes sense. As long as we get all this done before his body decays too much. Fuck me. I mean, Vax is actively wearing armor, but I think it's light armor. And that was at very close range. Oh, great way to have her, like, looming over him as the boat tips further and further. Oh.
Arrogant to the end.
I just. No.
Bought some time, distracted you. Again with the boat, like, tipping. Nice, nice, nice. Using the arrow that he made her. At the chest. Oh, instead of blood bursting forth, it was like, Orthax. Well, great job to the storyboarders for this episode in particular. There's been some really clever shots here that I'm really enjoying.
My work.
Here we go.
Have made the world safer. Better.
The world would be better with Percy still in it.
Oh, fuck. And the demon drifts off into the gun like before. We don't have any acid to throw this in, though. Let's just take him with us. Grab the daggers on the way, yeah. I don't know what the range on that is, but yes, take them on the way, just in case you can't reach them when you go back to the mainland. And there's one guy.
On this thing.
Ha!
But look what I found.
Fucking Titanic. Nope, I've forgotten the point I was going to make. Yes, one guy getting away on a boat that's loaded with guns.
Well, we did.
That is how they survive. That is how they get out into the world.
I love you.
That guy gets away. He probably doesn't know how to reproduce them, but someone else will pull an Anna Ripley and just get their hands on one eventually, disassemble it, and learn how to make them.
Sink to the bottom with Ripley.
I don't think so, sister. I don't know how I heard it. Maybe the matron's powers, but
Yeah.
Percy's voice came from this weapon.
I don't understand.
Maybe I'm losing it, but what if Orthax's victims? Percy's soul is somehow trapped in here.
So we end this season with getting him back.
Dare give me hope.
Sister,
Ooh.
I wouldn't if I... Okay, what the hell is this now? Keyleth?
Okay. It's cool to have Scanlan back. It feels a little weird to have Scanlan back.
We got. I
Apologize.
saw.
Oh.
Look,
Kiki,
I
I'm
need
sorry
to
I
apologize
left
to
you.
all of you.
There's
I
so
know I
much
should
I
have
meant to
stayed
say,
and
but I was
explained.
too scared.
Did her turf. She talks first.
Of course.
Truth is, I had to trust myself first. And I do now. You gave me that strength. That's.
Aww, having Grog framed behind her specifically for that moment, we're learning that same lesson.
I had to leave.
Where does your strength
instead
come
to
from?
train
Cool.
you all.
Simple
Especially
thing.
you,
Great.
Vax, because
I'm just looking off the side, yeah.
I'm in love with you.
Cool.
Now, what were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Words not working. I like Keyleth's speech better.
One more dragon. One last stand.
And this
And one
time,
last episode
follow your lead.
of this season.
If you have a location.
Nice.
Hells yes, I do.
Becoming a leader. Keyleth sort of proper taking the lead here. Burning some spell slots, but...
Should have stayed in a coma.
We're here. It's this bit. Okay.
I saw Rachel.
Yeah, again, I forgot. I don't remember the details of this arc in particular from the actual play. I remember
Another dead end.
them going to another ziggurat and encountering some characters there,
She's here. Somewhere.
and thus tying in purple light. Okay, we're finally teeing up that imagery in the intro. Thordak's body. Trying to get this done before she dies.
Sound awful, Raishan.
Sounds like she's on doorstep though.
The child found me, just as I expected. So very predictable. Like sheep.
I like the audio mixing there, having her be off in the distance until the camera got in close.
You
Good,
won't succeed.
good.
Child, I have existed for centuries.
Did she open just a portal into space and summon fucking meteors? What the hell was that spell? What of the Guard Westwood Planet Waves bullshit was that? Check out my JoJo reactions, by the way.
They had no idea.
I'm surprised we're getting this episode. Oh my god.
One thing remains.
Yeah, for you to die.
Did you get far enough in casting? And the light fades. Okay. Purple light is still there. But god damn, that was kind of brutal. Oh. Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Raishan has possessed the form of Thordak. Right, okay. Again, so is that now the Draco Lich that Vecna Whispered One will have on his side? Or is this just Raishan in a now stronger body for this boss fight? Stronger than the form she had as a result of the disease, but not as strong as Thordak was prior to his death, is my assumption. Because he's missing some chunks, it's a bit damaged. And also, you did infect it with the disease prior to death as well. Though that progression may have ceased upon death, and it may not continue to encroach upon the body. But I imagine general necrosis will. But again, magic. Okay. Right. So, no, this was a really well... It might just be because I've taken a week off between recording these reactions. So it might be that every episode has been this good, sort of constructed. Again, I specifically called out some sound mixing. I called out the sort of the framing of moments and designs and sort of teeing up events down the line. This was just really well put together. And again, the voice acting's amazing, obviously. Like, I've not said that every episode because I don't feel like I need to. But a tease for how we're going to get Percy back. I like that we prioritized, and again, following the leader here, we prioritized Keyleth and getting Raishan over getting Percy back for now. So I assume we're going to now get this Raishan boss fight, or they might just fly off, I'm not sure. And then end it off with bringing back Percy. And maybe Scanlan leaving just on a better note, or Scanlan might just stay. I feel like he might just stay, and that's how we're going to sort of abridge that and condense it rather than have him leave for an arc and come back. As much as I enjoy some of the new characters from that arc and some of the story beats that have inspired some of my own D&D characters. But, okay. I'm here for whatever we're going to do next season, but before that, I'm here for what we're going to do next episode. Again, Keyleth's sort of deep dive into the Earth and the ley lines I liked. I like them sort of, I didn't catch her name, but the seeming Earthashari leader talking about just get into it, sink down, well-established trees, have deep and wide roots, and talking about her getting tangled in the ley lines, so visually depicting that as these sort of white tendrils, as I call that last reaction, kind of mycelial-esque looking, sort of wrapping around and grabbing her, and they're breaking free of that over and over again as they keep trying to grab her, trying to drag her down. I like that there was sort of a give and take to it. Again, like the stone forming up her and crumbling off and forming up her and crumbling off. That push and pull, rather than feeling like she's losing the whole time. It's like, oh, she's starting to gain back some ground. But she breaks through the sort of the ley line tendril-y things. And then, like a tree's roots, it's her and this green sort of vine-ish growth of energy coming off of her as she's sort of swimming through the ley lines there to find what gives her strength. Where does her strength come from? And see the rest of the party, where they are, specifically with that shot of Ripley teeing her in for where the others are. But then honing in on Vax and repeating those words back to him, which he may not have literally heard, but he may have just, during that fight, gotten a vibe. I liked her Earth Elemental form. Very fun with, again, sort of gemstones in it. And I liked her Quarren's moments with her dad. Sort of trying to step in, trying to help. Council. That was really sweet. Scanlan coming back, good, glad to have it. It was a warm fuzzies moment, but not the moment I wanted. I wanted to get a full-blown Bard's Lament, but much like I said 2 episodes ago with the fix him moment from Grog, I'm glad to have that line delivered both ways. I was glad to have the anger, fix him, but also the pleading, fix him. I'm glad to have that both ways. Here, Bard's Lament in the actual play is an amazing moment and scene. Here was not that. I don't think it was as effective, but it wasn't trying to do the same thing. So while I liked the moment, I am still disappointed, I think, because I wanted something different from what they were trying to deliver. What they were trying to deliver, they succeeded in, though, so I can't be too mad. I liked Keyleth's sort of head manifesting in different ways to talk to the party and gather them. That was good. I like Kaylee giving Scanlan sort of her blessing to go on this mission. The idea that we still have Percy's soul in hand, or pocket, or bag of holding at least, to try and resurrect him. I assume next episode after this fight, or in response to this fight, if Raishan gets away, but we only just found out where she was, and if she chose to fly away again and we need to track her down again, that'd be a bit annoying. But the fight was cool. I liked how brutally Keyleth got those killing blows in on her. Sort of forming the ice around her so she couldn't get away, impaling her on the ice, and then breaking her neck with the vines. With thorny vines as well. Yeah. And now Raishan has possessed the corpse of Thordak. Okay. Very interested to see where exactly this is going to go next. And again, I don't remember many details of this specific part of the actual play, but I don't feel like... Well, at least I certainly don't remember that happening. So I am intrigued to find out what's going to happen in the final episode of The Legends of Vox Machina Season 3. I've been Jack of all Trades. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my reaction to that episode next week, click the things that all the YouTubers tell you to click, and I'll see you there. Bye.